Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? I'll be right there. I was looking at the curtains. Maybe if I turn my better. Okay. Gonna go ahead and do this real quick, and I'll be right there. You don't want the heart here, correct? I know I don't. Okay. Today is Wednesday, February 26th. Hi, Gayla. I know, see. I know, huh? Okay, today's Wednesday, February 26th, and we are going to be working on our vintage Christmas block. I don't know what number it is, but it's the little white chap. Okay, so I'm hoping that I have enough fabric because I'm getting real super low on the Lori Holt fabric that I got for Christmas, but I'm going to go through it and I will look and see. But first, I'm going to open February's. Can't see it, but this is the soap sampler box. Here you go. From the Fat Quarter Shop. Okay. Let's see what we got, shall we? Love the soap sampler box. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Cut to the good stuff, it's called. Okay. And we have patterns back here that we can get, but I don't. All right, what do we got? Well, first of all, I need my glass. All right, we have the fabric. Junior piece of plenty 10-inch stacker. Okay, I am not going to open this, but it says there's so much to piece together with this vibrant collection. This lively 24-piece 10-inch stacker of Peace and Plenty by Lori Holt and Riley Blake designs as of burst of beauty to your February with vintage inspired prints bursting with florals, flower sacks, and sampler designs. These fabrics are anything but old fashioned. Dive into this colorful array and watch your next project bloom with creativity and charm. Okay, this is valued at $22.48. Right, I need my calculator, huh? I'm slipping, I'm slipping. Okay, 22.48. All right, and the next thing we have in here is something that I did. Oh, the pen. Okay, friction pen. Okay, this is valued at $2.98. So plus $2.98. Okay. Then we have OPA Coral 45 millimeter ergonomic rotary cutter. I like it. Okay. I really like this. Okay, this is valued at 32.90. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to hit the pluses. Okay. Okay. Then we have our pattern. Okay. It is called cheerful. Ooh, I like it. Good, cheerful pattern. And pattern sells for $9.98. Okay, then we have our block number 11, which is our basket. Birds in the air. I really should start doing these and putting them somewhere. Okay. So that's valued at $4.98. Gives us a grand total of $73.40 minus $34.90 extra than what I spent. So good deal. Almost as much as mine is. Mine is 38.50. So yeah, that's a great deal. Okay, like this. Opa rotary cutter. Okay. And this pen is so any questions on the February box? Now, some people might open the fabric for you, but right now I just don't have time. Okay. Right. So that's the February box. 2025. Okay, so now I have to see the fabric over here. I really am running low. They have a solid green background. I don't have any solid green. I'll tell you that right now. What do I have, right? Okay, we need the roof and all that is brown. Okay, like a dark brown. We have a mess going over here, right? Man, I'm telling you, some of it I have and some of it I don't. So why don't we take both of these for the roof and the steps? Sounds good to me. Okay, so that's the roof and the steps. Then we have, all right, then we have the door, and the door looks like a really pretty pink with a reindeer, but I never got that. So I'm gonna make our door orange. Okay, that's the door. And M windows. Okay, the windows are yellow. Mm, 1.5 by 4.5. All right, we're gonna use this. That's the windows. Chapel front is well, looks like it's white, but my chapel is not going to be white. Mine's going to be green. Okay, chapel front. And the chapel itself, which is PQ, around the part that they're showing that's white that I don't have, it's going to be this really pretty blue here. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, or that's what I'm going to do my chapel. And any extra pieces I have, I'll put it back over here with this. And so here we go. Here I am to cut. All right, so first thing was the roof and the steep. Okay, that's any extra pieces I have. Rotary cutter, rotary cutter. Lana, hello.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are
Good.
you?
I'm good. Good, good, good. Trying to get organ.
Couldn't leave you out here hanging by yourself.
It's okay.
Where's
Thank you for joining. She might be cutting the pattern. I
mm, well, I was working on a amigurumi. I was making a whale to a video, so I've put my video on pause and I'm fixing to do the bottom of the whale. I got his top done. It's a
Hey,
mini whale, see? It's a mini whale. He's gonna be little.
how cute.
I've about got my bun. I mean, I'm close to getting my bunny done because I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. We had to go over and meet with the project manager at my grandmother's house to do the repair work that the derecho caused June 18th of 2023. And we were there a lot longer than we had anticipated. And when we got back, I got heat exhausted over there.
Did
And
you?
when we got back, yeah, mom mostly sat in the car. When we got back, I fixed us something to eat and we both took naps.
Hey, that
I
heat will
had,
wear you out.
well, and I was dehydrated to begin with. So I had this, my ears were ringing and I had this massive pressure. And I thought, oh no, not another migraine. Anyways, I had massive pressure on my head, and it's like, so I just started downing a lot of fluid, took a nap, and woke up and downed some more.
Went to the bathroom.
I felt
Yeah.
like I had to, but I could hardly do anything. So I knew I was heat exhausted. I mean, I knew I was dehydrated, but anyways,
You know, the last couple days for me, I can't get enough to drink.
are you
It's just one of those where your throat's dry because of the wind
evacuating as much
and
as
all
you're,
that.
are you evacuating as much as you're taking in?
No, I don't think so.
Careful there. You don't need edema or anything like that.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm
as
really,
long as you sit with your leg down and you don't stand often enough. I worked on a gnome. I've got his hat done. I've got his body done, and I did his nose. Look at his little nose. Now I just have to put him together.
it takes a minute for it to come up.
Yeah, you'll see it.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be cute. It was so easy to do, and but I'd like to try to do one that's, well, I guess because you're changing colors, it would have
Uh,
to be sewn in. I'd like to find something that is cute, but is a no-sew so that I could just keep crocheting and get it done. But this was really fast. And when we were over at my grandmother's, I found the eyes for my bunny, and I've got both ears, all four. I mean, his two arms, two legs, and his head almost completely done. I might have to take out 2 rows so I can get the eyes in. And then I just have the body, and then I can put it all together. And he'll be done.
you've
Excuse
been
me.
busy.
And he'll be done. And I'm almost finished with my Zentangle I've been working on. This is where I'm at.
Dang, you made me yawn.
Sorry,
It's okay.
people do it to me.
Hey,
Eh.
not me. I'm an angel.
I got one for sure, possibly two little sections to go, and then I'll be done with that. But okay, you got to see it by
Oh,
now.
look at that. I
Yeah,
like it.
there we go.
Yeah, I can see it. Nice.
Clown.
Nice,
I
nice,
saw a
nice.
face, and so it's like, hmm. So I just kept going, and it's like, okay, that looks like I could put a hat on him, and I did. And then it's like he's got a shirt. It's like it didn't start out that way, but and I didn't intentionally put the hat on or put the shirt on, but I just embellished it and made it look that way after I saw, like, well, I think I could do this.
There you go.
Anyways, I'm really lacking this one.
I'm
Did a bunch on it last night.
I think that's part of my problem. At night, I rest. I'm so tired
Why is that a problem?
because I don't get nothing done.
You get done what you need to get done, what your body says you can do, and it tells you when you need to rest. There's nothing wrong with that. It's better to listen to your body, honey. You know that as well as I do.
Yeah,
It's because when we ignore our bodies and what they're telling us needs to be done, that's when we have crises and run into problems.
right.
And I
Yeah,
don't
that's
need to
not
tell
my,
you this. I know you know this.
yes.
I love you. How have you been?
Good, good.
I've got my featherweight cleared off of my table. I got my table cleared off and things organized over the weekend while I was at a quilting retreat, a Zoom quilting retreat, and got my other machine in here. So I'm like, yes, I'm
Good.
ready to start sewing again. I can
Nice,
sew
isn't
and
it?
the stitches won't skip, or the
There you
machine
go.
won't turn off I mean, stop, because it's saying my pressure foot pedal's not down. It's like, yeah, whatever.
The heck of it's not.
Well, this is James's. I grabbed his because it was more accessible than mine. This is the one that I bought, the same one like his, so that I would be able to show him as well as explain and teach him how to do it, how to use it, because the only thing he had ever sewn on was my Singer Quantum, and that's all he was comfortable sewing on. So every
Mhm.
time I'd go up to Bartlesville uh, for him to sew, I had to haul my Singer Quantum up there. And so he was real iffy. So one year for his birthday and Christmas, he says, Mom, because I'd been asking and he would tell me no, because he was just not comfortable doing it. And so one year he finally said, Mama, if you can, I think I would like for you to go ahead and do that. And so when I bought his, I bought mine too, so I could show him. We FaceTimed a lot, not FaceTimed. We would call.
Messenger.
Yeah. And speaking of the Munchkin, I'll be right back.
Okay,
He's calling.
okay. Okay, so what I am doing is I'm trying to find all the pens I need to do this project. Okay, and it seems like they're falling out all over the place. There's, yep, one down here. Not over far enough. I lost it under the. Oh, yeah. What it is it's I was stuck in the carpet. Wow. Okay. Um, A B C D E F G. I need a G. I don't know what number they are. I don't have it memorized yet. G. There it is. G H I J K L M. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not familiar with the numbers on these yet. I know they're down a little bit further than this. Here, let me bring you guys. Let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, MNOPQRS. Okay, the only one I need is an M, and I don't see an M. I do not see an M. Okay, so we're going to go and look. It just makes it so much simpler for me to have this stuff ready, that I can put in the when I get done cutting. I can put it together. Okay, so I'm going to look for an M. Maybe in this one it has a whole bunch. Maybe I don't. Okay, M. No, it's a T. Here we go. Here's an M. Okay. All right. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S. All right, that's what we need. Okay. So I'll put this back in here and hope that I don't jab my finger. Pick one of these pens, right? I just did my thumb, not my finger, but oh, that hurt. These pins are very sharp and they stay very sharp for a long time. Yeah. Okay, so close it. Not letting me close. Sometimes if there's pins stuck here at the edge, it won't let me close, but okay. That's taken care of. So let me move these. One thing I don't want to do is lose them, right? All right, so gonna go to my channel. let me see. What was it again? 2, 3 by 4.5. Three. Partially. Okay, and then again by 4.5. Go ahead and do it this way. Okay, one. Do this part first. Okay, we got this one going. All right, so one, whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, so here's this one, and that is letter E. E. Here is letter E. Okay. Okay, now I need okay. This one is about right here, I guess. Hmm. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. And I need one more, which should be this one right here. I'm hoping. Uh, yeah. Okay. I'll tell you, if I was smart, I would get that new rotary cutter and use it. But I never said I was smart, so here we are. Uh, didn't get it. I thought I did. Didn't get it. Okay, that's an extra off to the side. Okay, let me set this over here. Now, since I know that that is approximately what I'm looking for, Okay, it's really crooked. No, that's not. Dang it. Okay, wait a minute. One, two, three. Not big enough. All right, all right. Okay, how about this one? One. Okay, here it is. Oh, like that. Do it. It's getting really hard to cut here because my mat. I'm gonna have to clean, but however you do it to get all the scratches and everything out of it, because or get a new one. Hi, Sandra. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Melanie. Welcome, ladies. Um, yeah, I know. Use my new one, huh? I think I might. The design throws you off. Hi, Gladys. What are you doing? Cutting fabric? All right. Let me get my new one. Always wanted one of these anyway. These Ultras here. They're nice. All right. Cut it open. Cut it, cut it, cut it. Wondering if I can rip it without cutting. There we go, right here. Here is the start. Got eye. Oh, that looks so nice. I like you over here. Okay, look at that. Ooh. Okay, so it was 1.5 by. Oh, so easy. I love it. Love it, love it. All right. Um, nothing. Gladys is doing nothing. How can we not coming on? My cutting mat is very roughed up. Need new blade. It helps. Melanie said hi, Gladys. And you didn't need Dave's. There you go. I know I didn't even change the blade, huh? Okay. Did you already cut the fabric, Gladys? Okay, so these two over here to get ironed real quick. All right. And this is the letter F. Oh, here's that. Okay, so this one I need. Um, I don't think this one's long enough. Oh, it is. Okay, so let's. Hey, gotta try to find the one that's. No, it's. Wait a minute. Oh, my brain. Yeah, this is correct. All the way down. Okay, then I need this one. Oh, it isn't long enough. I didn't think it was. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and here. Like here, I guess. I'm just judging. Okay, I think I got it. I know. Time will tell. Okay, so the straighter line is on this side. So let me turn it this way. Okay, so it's like that. This way. So then how do you? Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, this is letter G. And that's the letter over here that I don't see. G, there it is. And fold it a little bit. And this, no, it's not big enough. Here we go. Okay, I know that that's 1 inch. I just didn't do it far enough. So take it here. Come on, I lost it. Okay, and this is H. H. There's H. And the last one is, don't think this is big enough. No. Nope, not gonna work. But all right, let me see. Hi Lori. Welcome, welcome. Sandra, hello, Lori, and Gladys says no. And it is a do nothing day. Gladys can help me do nothing but watch. D. Be right there, Sandra. Hi Tracy. Hello, hello, welcome. Heidi, she's had a 2.5 minute nap. 25 minute nap, not
Do nothing day.
Yeah, guess so. I don't think Gladys is coming on.
Aw. Well, like I said, I can't stand the thought of you being here alone. Hi,
Yeah,
Sandra. Hi, everybody.
I appreciate that.
Sorry, I was on the phone. Hi,
It's,
Gladys.
okay, one. Okay, one, two, three. I'm still coming on yours, right, Gladys?
Hi, Lori. Bye, Lori.
Sandra said we can take turns. Lori says she's inviting herself over to Sandra's.
Hi, Melanie. Good to see you.
Okay, I think this might be the last piece I need. I think. 1 by 4.5. So I got out my new rotary cutter that came in the. Did you get your February box yet,
Who you
Lana?
talking to?
You.
What about me?
Did you get your February box yet?
No.
No?
I didn't go to the post office yesterday. Mom got into a crisis and she just doesn't realize sometimes her limitations, but she hasn't been out for well over 2 months, maybe 3 months. And so she was enjoying the 78-degree temperature just a little too much.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, anyway, this came in it, this rotary cutter.
Yes, I know.
So I'm excited to have a new.
Yes,
I had no idea what was in there.
it's an
None.
Olfa too. Just
Yeah.
because it's ergonomical, I'm excited to get my box.
HI.
I haven't checked to see if I mean last I heard it was in route.
Where?
They had shipped it out, but I haven't checked to see if it's been delivered. And they're not delivering it to the house, they're delivering it to the post office. So I would have to go up to the post office to pick it
And
up.
get it. Okay, so that's that. Now the door. Doors. Ouch. This is my door.
Yesterday was a very long, rough day. After we got back, I could tell I was dehydrated because my ears were ringing and my head was, I had so much pressure Uh, and it was hot. I was totally soaked. I mean, I found some of my mom's knitting books and some of her good yarn. And so I loaded up the car and brought some stuff back over that I moved over there to make room for dad's hospital stuff. And by the time I got everything, oh, and I brought the two Jennies over here, her bigger one and then the small one. Um, by the time I got everything back over here, I mean, I fixed just something to eat. We ate and we both took a nap. Well, I downed a bunch of liquid and then I took a nap. She took a nap. I woke up. My brother had woke her up, awakened her. Uh, and
Either
then when I
way.
woke up, I started drinking some more. Finally, by I don't know, 2:30, 3 o'clock last night, the pressure had let up a little bit. My ears weren't ringing quite so bad. And I was still down in fluids because I had to go to the bathroom, and I mean, really bad. Like I'd been holding it for hours and hours and hours, and I could barely do anything. That's how come I knew I was dehydrated. I had sweat too much over there in the heat and had not drank enough. I wouldn't be here now because I'm supposed to have a doctor's appointment today, but they
Um,
called my mom this morning to remind her she had one next week. So I called to see if I could just move mine to next week. And since I have to bring her anyways, and so we could just be there together back to back like we usually do. And there was nothing available. So both of our appointments are have been moved to the 17th of March. Plus, we're
okay.
supposed to have the bad storms coming in the first part of March, more
Gonna-
well severe, and then snowstorms.
okay, I'm gonna read some more to chat real quick. Lori says hi, Lana, and Tracy said hi, Lana. Melanie said hi, Lana. Good to see you. Sandra said hi, Lana, and then Tracy, hi, Lori, hi, Gladys, and just love you guys, Tracy. We love you too, Tracy and Lori. I would love 78 degrees. Melanie,
Autocorrect is getting Tracy.
Melanie. Oh wow, 78. We got 74 yesterday and today in South Mississippi. Lori, Melanie, 74 would be wonderful too. And Sandra, I would love the 70s. And Tracy, I hope you feel better now, Lana. And so
Autocorrect got her.
it's okay. Okay. So Gladys, where's Gladys? Are you coming on, Gladys?
It's okay, Tracy.
Are you coming on, young lady? Okay.
I know what autocorrect is like. I promise you. Uh-oh. I heard mom sneak outside. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, I think this one was the front of the chapel. My chapel's gonna be really, I don't know. It's supposed to be the little white chapel. It's not gonna be white because white's my background. So um let me see here. Okay, over here. Where's my other? Are you mad at me, Gladys? Tracy, I got a zillion things on the brain strain. And Melanie, Lana, I hope you get your some Gatorade or something to replenish yourself. Chapel in the snowstorm. Yeah, it's called a Little White Chapel, but I don't know. Let's do this. Need some more. Okay. Am I still going on yours later, Gladys? Okay, Tracy says, hopefully this coffee kicks in and wakes me up. Probably not, but hey, a girl can dream. Yeah, I don't drink caffeine coffee anymore. Sometimes I wish I still did, but I don't know. Mm, Then I think, it's better for you. Sweet Gladys never gets mad at anyone. She tells them like it is first. And maybe she's just, I don't know, doesn't want to come on. And that's okay. Okay. These are the two L. J K L here. This is L. I don't understand, Gladys. I don't understand what's going on. I don't get it. Okay, now I need I'm gonna go this way. That back over there. Do it like this. Yeah. Wow, this new blade is like awesome. Awesome. Maybe I can do it here because I have one in here. Okay. That's not enough. I always put this on top of the book and then I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she deserves a little time to do what has to be done too. Yes. Sorry guys, I'm busybody. Love you guys. Okay. You're not weird. No way. Where's five? Okay, I need two of these. I'm getting a headache. Okay, let's iron those right quick. One, okay. That's M. M. Is that number 12? Yes. Okay. No, the only one that wasn't open. That's why I figured that's what it was. Okay. Now I need. Hey, what size is this? Is this hmm, not quite big enough? Darn it. This might do it. What and what? One, three. Okay, so this, like this. Okay, those can go back. Yeah. Okay, and these are excuse me. In, in, in. Okay, I'm doing the little white chapel. This right here, Tracy. Then the vintage Christmas. And there's lots of pieces to it. Okay, this oops, I forgot this same button pusher I am. Hi, Dorlyn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Okay. Now for the chapel. Was that yellow or green? I think I'm not gonna have enough of this one. So I think it's green. Yeah. All right. So let's cut this. I'm sorry, I was looking at the what else needs to be cut. Oh, there's a ruler under there. Yep. Thought I got it. Amazing how nice a new blade will cut, right? Okay, so I need Oh, fold it in half. Okay. Yeah, I need two of these. I'm gonna cut a tiny bit of this off. Part of the fold, I guess. Okay. All right, what size is it? We're gonna do our for this company. Okay. Oh, whoops. The ruler moved. I think I have to do it again. Oh, I do. No. Okay. I wish I could tell you guys the measurements of this, but I cannot. Okay, here you see. Oh, that is so pretty. And which book is that you are using? It's this one. Uh Vintage Christmas by Lori Holt. That one, Tracy. And we're let's see, where's the chapel? Right. No, that's the house. The chapel. Oh, here it is, right here. That's the chapel. That's the one we're doing. Okay, let me try this again. Can't believe I did that. Okay, what size was it? Looks like that's a straighter side. Right. Yeah, I got two of them. They're small, but they had to be cut, you know. So that is O and O. Okay with you. I shouldn't buy it. I have so many I haven't even opened yet, but you know me, I have good intentions. And Dorland, I had a busy morning. Now I'm eating soup and watching the clouds come toward Pike Peak Mountain. You live by there? Nice. Pike Peak Mountain. Wow, that sounds lovely. Not really, Tracy. I'm not. Thank you for asking. I'm not. Okay, so ooh, yeah, I know I can go down. Okay, that's gonna be this hole. It's fine. I don't care. Two. How many do I need? Okay. Let me unbutton this. I'm getting kind of warm. Okay, now, okay. You guys are watching this come together, which is doing the best I can over here. I wasn't going to come on today, and
Trying to feed the birds. Hi, Dorlin, knowing that she can't have her hands above her head without having crises.
I'm sorry. Okay, we're not. What are you missing? I'm not surprised you have been sewing so much. Yeah, I know. Well, I need the Lori Holt Christmas is what I need, Tracy. I mean, I'm down to nothing almost. To be honest with you, I'm Lori Holt Christmas fabric. Okay, so this is M and OP. I'm on P already. Wow. Okay, what number or what letter is that? There it is. First one I turned over. Yeah. Okay, so here's those. Then I have, okay, how many of those do I need to? Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get a headache on.
Well, I haven't totally gotten rid of whatever the pressure or headache or whatever from my heat exhaustion, but I'm much better than I was. Much, much, much better.
I'm glad to hear that. I really am.
Where did you leave off and check? Because I can read it.
Um, yes, it is,
I need coffee, but like Tracy,
Tracy.
I don't think it's going to help wake me up, but I need coffee because I've had nothing.
I answered Tracy, and that's where I'm at. I left off at Tracy.
Which part? Hi, Dorlin. Oh, that is so pretty. Which book is that you were using, Kathy?
No, all the way down at the end.
Oh, is that what you are using now?
Yes. Okay, one, five, three.
Now, what project are you working?
The vintage Christmas.
Oh,
Remember
and
the little white chapel?
oh, you're on the chapel now.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
I'm sorry. I have to finish the reindeer. He's almost done. But then I'll be done with that.
Tracy said, is there a bundle name or just Lori Holt Christmas fabric?
It's a bundle, Tracy. It's called Lori Holt Christmas Fabric. It's a bundle.
All right, I'll be back. I'm going to go get my coffee started and check on mom again. I made her come in.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, yeah. She wanted to sweep and all kinds of stuff. And she
Well,
about
isn't that good that she wants to work or no?
she about fell over just bending down to pick up the empty suet cake container to bring it in and throw it away. And I caught her, and it's like, Mom, you just are not realizing. Loretta says, hi, Kathy.
Hi, Loretta. Hello, hello.
I
How are
said, you
you?
just are not realizing your limitations. She said, I think you're right. So she came in.
Oh,
So we're grabbing a bite to eat, and I'm gonna grab me some coffee. I'll be right back.
okay.
Welcome in, Loretta.
Yes, welcome in, Loretta. Or welcome, Loretta. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so these are when I get stuck, when they're like this. Little tiny itty bitty. uh, Itsy bitsy itty bitty. That's basically what it's called. Yes, Tracy, yes. And it is a bundle. Yeah, these are little. I mean, wow. Yeah, I'm just double checking to make sure I get it right. Okay, so this is the R. If yeah, if that's the bundle, that's it. Yes. All right, and then I need oh, they're still doubled right here, so I'll go ahead and do it. Saves time if it's doubled, right? Okay, I gotta go over here. Um, Down like this. Like that. Okay. Good, 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 good. Ooh, hanging by a thread, literally. That was hanging by a thread. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and make it the right size. Okay. Oops. Oops, I didn't cut it far enough. That little strip, I don't need it. Okay. Um, a lot, probably about, yes, I'm doing them in order. I'm going to guess about 17 or 18 left to go, Tracy. Okay. So we're going to more. And I think that there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is that a 1 inch? Yeah, okay. All right, I think I got it all. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Yeah, there's six here. Five, six. Okay. Almost stuck to the bottom of the iron. And this is letter S. S. Okay, then I have. Thank you, Tracy. I know they are. Let me make sure that I got it all. Okay, what's a J? 1, 2.5 by 5. Okay. And that was the door. Did I have two J's? Hmm, I don't think I did it. But if I did do it, I don't want to redo it, right? Okay, I know that it's not in there. And it won't be over here either, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Well, I didn't do a J. I'll be darned. You're still in the chat, okay? Thank you, Gladys. Loretta, hi, Tracy. Okay, so what was the door? The yellow, right? This one. Okay. I knew I had this for a reason, but I thought that I already, what size? That's not big enough. Long enough. Here. Oh, we're stuck down here, huh? Okay. Let me see. Here, right here, and then there. These little scraps everywhere. So it is. Okay. This is the right size. Okay. Um, Loretta, hi Gladys, where are you hiding? And Gladys, Loretta, I'm not coming on with Kathy today. Gladys, when are you going live next? And she says today at 4 Central. But yeah, here. Wait. Okay. J. Okay, what else do I have? So I should only have A, B, C, and D. Okay, there's another J. All right. Now I have my background. Hmm. So what size do we need? 2, 3.5 by 4, huh? See if I can find one that's not so wrinkled. Okay, what size is this? This is 2.5. That's not big enough. Oh, shucks. Okay, this one is, I don't know. Maybe I know that that's, okay, lengthwise it's good, but I'm gonna have to just straighten it up a little bit. So let's, okay, it is 5. I'm gonna be able to put this together here in a minute. Looking forward to that. Yes, not exactly. See what I mean? It's like right there at the edge. Okay, this is A. Kind of going backwards, huh? Yes, I am. Well, the little white chapel, that's what I'm cutting. Lori. Thank you, Gladys. I'm still here. I just need to take care of something. I'll be listening. Okay, Sandra's still there. And yes, Lori, she is. Thank you, Gladys. Okay, next I need, trying to line these up so they fit. Okay. 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 They said, okay, thank you. You're very welcome. This is B, A, B, C. Oh boy. Okay, 2 1.5 inch squares.
What? No 3/4 inch ones?
Uh-uh.
No, that'll be mine. Any bets I'll have some 3/4 inch squares in my chapel?
Maybe. I don't know.
All the odds.
Okay.
Uh,
Whoa.
let's see. The roof steeple and steps require 3/4, 3/4, 3/4.
Don't say what it is.
The chapel requires 3/4, 3/4.
Okay, there's two. And then
Told you I'd have it.
the last one is C, and C is 12 and a half. What? These aren't large enough for 12 and a half. So you know what that means. Okay. Uh, Loretta, hi, Lori. Lori, hi, Loretta. Hope all is well. And then Lori says, me too, Lana. Okay, so these two not big enough for that. So that means
You too, what, Lori? Oh, are you doing the 6-inch blocks too, Lori? Honey, if you like challenge and tiny and you've got nothing to do, imagine that, you should check out the 365 quilt challenge by Catherine Kerr. They end up being 3-inch and 6-inch finished blocks.
got it going. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Bottom. Uh,
Doing the 365, I have 2 months left. Awesome. I couldn't remember if that was you that was doing it or what. That's awesome. Three, four.
Okay. Lori
Nine.
says, or yeah, she says, I love the challenge of cutting of tiny, and then Gladys says back to cutting fabric, and then Lori says I'm doing the 6-inch, and then doing the 365. I have 2 months left. Oof. Lori, I think I'll pass. I have enough to do here. Okay, what size was it?
Can't remember how many blocks I've done.
Line it all up.
I've done 11. I thought I had. This is probably still my favorite block of the ones I've done.
What? How many? 11 of these Christmas ones?
Yeah, I've done 11.
Wow. So where are you at?
Um, did the doll, did the Christmas tree, did the house, the glimmer block. I did the glimmer block. Right here's my glimmer block. So that's where I've got to pick up from.
The glimmer. Have you done the reindeer?
Honey, that's past the skates.
I don't know where I'm at here. Where's the glimmer? What page is glimmer on?
I don't, um, 37.
Oh, I
You're
thought you.
ahead,
Yeah, okay.
but you know,
All right.
this way, when I
That's
get
fine.
going, I can go for a bit before you say stop. Don't do any more.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, let's get the draw a diagonal line on the wrong side of the D.
Okay. My next one will be the glisten block.
Okay.
Oh, it's kind of boring. 3 colors, 4 colors. 3 colors and white. 2 colors and white for the holly and ivy. So I still have the glisten, the holly and ivy, then the skate, ice skate, the jingle bell, then the little deer block,
Ah, okay.
and then the little white chapel block,
That's where we're at.
which when I get going, I can,
Really get going.
well, yeah, kind of, sort of. I want to get to that train, you know,
Yeah. Okay, so on the fabric, yeah,
and I think it's near the end, isn't it?
the train, I think so. Yeah, I think. Okay, so they want us to place it
Probably the last one.
on this one. No, that's not the last. I don't think. Well, I'm over here saying no, and I really don't know.
Well, I'm flipping through. There's the train.
Okay.
Then there's twinkle lights. And then under the tree, the package, Christmas present. The vintage ornament. No, there's a couple after that yet. But there's well, it's close to the end. Let me count those. There's not that many. 1,
We have a lot more to go. That's all I know.
2, 3.
Okay, there's that. Oh, said make
5.
one. Sorry. Pay attention to what it says.
There's 7 after the train.
Yeah. Whoa. Dang it. Where'd it go?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
See it.
12,
I don't want to sit on it.
13, 14, 15, 16. There's 17 after the chapel before the train. And then what did I say? 7 after?
Yes.
Okay. So I think I heard my mom say, "Oh, sissy." So I better go check on her.
Okay. I don't know where it went. I saw it fly off. No, I have to look for it later. Okay. That is weird. It just disappeared. Okay. So then we're going to take the B's. Is this one? Draw it on the wrong side of that one. Okay. One and two. Okay. Gloria, I'm also doing Unity from Primitive Gatherings. Those are 1.5 square unfinished. Eesh. They use paper, so not too bad. And Sandra, Kathy, when are you going to work on Summer Moon again? I don't know. Maybe in the summer. I don't know, Sandra. And Lori Holt redesigned this quilt. She uses both 6 and 12. Saw it on Little Stitch Shop yesterday. And Lori, Sandra, I want to make that. Don't you want to make it again? Which one, Lori? Summer Moon? Okay, so these are the B's. Lori, I might. Really, Sandra? To the E. Make one. Okay. Make one. Go this way. Okay. Set this aside. So we have this and this. B and D. Okay. And I turn the page. Because they want us to stitch on the drawn line. Okay, so excuse me for one moment while I go over here and stitch. Be right back. I'm not even set up for to sew over here today. Lacking in my duties. Maybe something to make sure it lays down flat. Easier said than done, right? Strike this. Either as long as it lays down. Nope. Wants to go up inside the opening here of the presser foot. out. There we go. Okay, cut a quarter of an inch. This right here. Okay. Where's my little cutting? So we're going to cut a quarter of an inch. Got to go in the right way. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to put the piece over here to be ironed. Now both these pieces. Okay. Yeah, I will do it with you, Lori says. And then Sandra, he's really I learned a few shortcuts I want to do with pattern. Maybe I should start again on my birthday, summer and 70th. Ooh, Sandra, that's a good idea. Starch fabrics. And Lori, okay, let me know. It's more fun to see when somebody else with someone else. Oh, it's more fun to sew with somebody else. And yes, it is, Lori. And maybe I can get Darlene to join. And Lori, that would be fun. Okay. And this open. Okay, there's that one. And this one. This one that's really, really tiny. But those are done. All right, so now flip it to oh, Julius does not want to cooperate with me today. Okay, well, never mind. I'll do it later. Okay, so they want to take A, A, and we're going to make one. Okay, that back. Okay. A and this way and that way. Okay, sew these together. Okay. picture.
Oh my word.
Everything okay?
Almost no. I'll be back.
So I'm ironing this one. Okay, I'm ironing the seam. Okay, so it goes. That is hot. All right, so what does it do again? It goes like this, and then this piece goes like that. No.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
Jen, time to get up, Jen.
Okay. Got her under control now.
Okay.
Got a hank of yarn in her hands. And
Okay,
she's
here.
going to hand wind it into a center pull ball. Got her down for the count. Oh, I wondered where that went. Here's my Galaxy
Okay,
Cozy
this
Quilt
one's
Design Galaxy quilt.
on the wrong side of the fabric L. I think L's over here.
And these are the colors I'm doing it out of. And white. And
Those
it's
are
all cut up,
pretty.
kitted
I
up
like it.
with the pattern in there, ready to just
Ready
be
to go?
sewn. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got at least a half a dozen. I've done that with, maybe a couple more than that. That I've done that. Oh, 5. One's right there. I've got them all ready, so all I got to do is turn on the sewing machine and start sticking fabric under it, and I'm good to go.
There you go.
This one is the fractions on a roll. That I was doing for Mom.
That's from root beer.
That is,
On both of them, or
I don't know if that's border or backing,
yes, squares.
but that's one of them.
Okay, so now, L go up here.
And then I've got all of her blocks. I think I went through, I think I already did this once. No, I was pressing them.
Like this?
Some of these are pressed. I think I think I got the majority of them pressed, but I made some more. So I just have to open up and press these, but
Okay.
I've got, yeah, these are pressed.
Okay, so
I've got all of these blocks done. They're ready to be sewn together, sewn in.
okay, so now I'm going to stitch on the drawing.
I probably have a dozen at home and project totes that I've put them in where I've got them. I've got the blocks all sewn, so it's just a matter of laying them out to see how I want it laid out. If there's not a set pattern on how to lay it out. And then sew the rows together and sandwich it. Oh, and I'm doing black for the border on this.
Okay, quarter inch.
And the outer border is this. It's a good thing I label everything, or I'd be up the creek without a paddle.
In a big mess.
Oh, and I'm doing a scrappy binding with just a bunch of different colors. And then there's my, when I use this, and this is binding. So I don't know if I'm going to do color with black and just kind of do it scrappy. I think that's what the plan was, but.
It's Jen up. Told her to get up. Okay, so this looks like this. Okay, now set this aside. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want a headache, Sandra. I do not. Okay, so how's this one going to go? Here to here, okay? So it's going to be the opposite, all right? Did you see that? They were.
Hi, Charlotte. Welcome in. Sandra said she's got to go. She's getting a headache.
Okay. I'm sorry, Sandra. Have a good day.
Charlotte joined and said, hey, ladies.
Yeah.
Sandra's saying, hello, Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte. Welcome, Charlotte. Okay. So these two I'm done with. And do the same, right? Yeah. Starting to get the hang of all this. Tracy, you feel better now that you got coffee? Oh, this one goes this way. Okay.
Lori said, hi, Charlotte.
E and B. E and B, and we're gonna go.
Yeah, Tracy, is the coffee helping?
Oh.
Tell you, Charlotte says, where's Gladys? She's not getting on with Kathy today. She's been in the chat.
Yeah. She's cutting up fabric. She doesn't. Not to me. Okay, so
she
this
needs to focus so she doesn't miscut.
That would be me.
And that would be me. Measure 3 or 4 times and only cut once. If I measured twice, I'd still cut the once wrong. You know, I couldn't. I was
Just going the right
crocheting that gnome, and I couldn't count past 4. It's like my brain shut down. Every time I'd hit 4, I'd lose track of where I was at. Every single time. So I'd take it all out and start.
I guess it was one of those days, huh?
Yeah. So now I'm crocheting this mini whale, and the way he teaches, he's doing the stream, but the way he teaches is it's like a beginner, somebody who's never crocheted could learn to do it. And it's like
Well,
I'm watching him
show me.
step by step and pausing him, make sure I'm right up with him.
I would love to do something like that. I've always wanted to crochet the animals.
Yes. Yeah. These amigurumis, that yeah, breaks it right down for you, and I've not had to take out my whale yet.
Going that way. So it's going,
But then again, like I said, see, this is the top of the whale.
I think,
It's tiny.
go like this. Yeah.
It's a
Okay, there's
little
the
bitty
B,
whale.
letter A.
I just want something to do with my hands. I hadn't been able to do anything in so long because of the headaches. So I've got uh-oh,
What is, uh-oh.
nothing.
Okay. You sure?
Uh, I've got uh-oh. Okay. Anyways, I've got the little fins done,
Uh-huh. Fins.
and I've got the little tail. Oh, look at the tail. I got the little tail done.
Do they have dolphins?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Love my dolphins.
Yes. After I get this, because it is a not a no sew. This one you have to make the individual pieces and sew them on. As soon as I do that, I'll see about doing a dolphin for you. No,
Thank you.
no, I got the gray now, and eventually my one skein of gray that's hiding on me might come out from hiding. I got
Might
mad at it and said,
possibly.
"Fooey on you, I'll just buy 3 more of you." I really would like to get this Zentangle done today. This
The
is
Siberian wind one, or
no, this one.
there's another one?
This
Okay.
one that I showed you earlier. Oh, wait.
Oh
It
yeah.
takes a
Okay.
minute to come up.
Um.
The one I showed you earlier. No,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
still thinking on how I'm going to do the Siberian wind.
Tracy. Did I hear someone say Tracy? And then she said hi to Charlotte. Charlotte says hello everyone, and Charlotte says cute Lona, and
I
she
know
says
it's
I
going to
like
be,
frogs. And Tracy will be right back.
oh, Charlotte. Yes, there's
Okay.
frogs too.
No wait. I got to add one more piece.
I saw the cutest frog. Was it last night or night before? I think it was the night before. I ran across to YouTube, and she knits and crochets and stuff, but she's got a frog, and it was raining, and she said her frog wanted a raincoat. So she made it a raincoat and put 3 little snaps on it, the front of its raincoat. and made it a rain hat, a little cap. It reminds me of the mariners' hats, the way it's turned up here and laying down everywhere else. It's adorable. And she did it in yellow. And she said, now her frog's happy. And then she said she doesn't know what she's going to do for March. And I'm thinking March is St. Patty's Day, and that's green, and he's already green. But he is the cutest frog. And then what caught my attention to get me to go look at her is she had a gnome in her hand. So I went and found a gnome pattern and knocked out a gnome. I just have to put it together, but I've done all the stitching on it. It didn't take any time. No time whatsoever to knit it up. A couple of hours one evening, I think. I went over to while I was at grandmother's yesterday with the project manager, and he left. Mom's got a big, huge box of polyfill over there, and so I had taken 2 Walmart bags with me and grabbed some fiber fill to stuff my amigurumis because Mama said I could.
Hey, Tracy's be right back. I like unicorns. Unicorns and dolphins are my thing.
I'm trying to remember if I saw a unicorn. I've seen dolphins. He does a dolphin. This is Club Crochet is what I think it's called.
Club Crochet?
Let me look just a sec. Club Crochet. Yep. You need to go check that out. Because you can go and
their page.
Look at the free pattern. Or you can watch him and just pause it as you go, and he walks you through slowly, step by step, and how to do the stitches and where to put the hook, and explains the stitches to you. And I mean, he's fantastic for a beginner. I'm not a beginner, but he's at first it started out too slow for me, and it's like, slow your roll and breathe. Not everything has to be fast and
yeah.
When I'm in pain or when I'm stressed or when I'm excited about something, anxious, I tend to go sorry guys.
No worries.
Okay, where did we left off? Where's Gladys? Did I hear someone say Tracy? Hi, Charlotte. Tracy says, hi, Charlotte. Charlotte says, hello, everyone. Cute, Lana. I like the frogs. And Tracy says, be right back. I know he's got a dolphin. You can go to his library even if you don't want to be a membership. I think it's $5 a month to be a member and have access to all 300 or plus or whatever of his patterns. But he also has a box you can get quarterly where it's got everything you need, including the polyfill. It's got everything, the eyes, everything, the yarns, everything. And that does like 15 plus 21, 15 to 21 or something projects each box does.
Okay, how much are the boxes?
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask that, and I looked at it today, and I looked at it earlier this morning.
Okay, now we're going to take a K.
And I can't remember because I haven't even had 3 hours of sleep.
Yes. Okay.
I went to sleep after the sun came up, and I set my alarm for 9 o'clock.
Okay, here's S.
So I maybe got 2.5, maybe.
Okay, repeat, make 2.
I don't remember.
Need two. So I need four. One, two, four. Man, these are little.
Now, keep in mind, it's not every month. It's
Yeah,
every
quarterly.
3 or 4 months, every 3 months would be quarterly.
Was I supposed to make two of these and I only made one?
And then it tells you each quarterly box, it shows you all the different little
Yeah.
things that you can, little stuffies, plushies, whatever you want to call them, make out of it. Uh,
Okay.
he's even got some, I want to make it. He's got a little octopus. That's a teeny tiny octopus. I want to make it. It would make a great pincushion. Oh, I got to show you. While I was at grandmother's, oh, when I picked up some sew on snaps, because mom said anything on that pegboard that's in grandmother's room, it's got all kinds of spools of thread. I didn't take enough bags to just go and unload that pegboard. I want the pegboard too, though. I want to take the pegboard off the wall. Oh, I forgot to tell the project manager that don't damage the pegboard and save it. My grandmother could not read a pattern. She could not knit either, no matter how much she wanted to learn and how many times she tried to get me
That
to
sounds
teach her.
familiar.
Uh, she couldn't even do the cast on, which is the
So let me see here.
easiest kind of cast on you can with knitting. And every time I'd come over, she'd have me start again, and it just didn't stick. But she was in her mid-90s. What's your excuse, Kathy? But she could look at anything crocheted and replicate it, but she could not read a pattern. And I haven't undone this to look at it, but I saw this and it's like, I'm taking that. And I've always read a pattern and not been able to look at something and replicate it. So this is going to be a challenge for me because I want to replicate this. My grandmother made this. It's a pin cushion, but it's crocheted. And it looks like it's just
Okay, I gotta make another K.
it looks like it's a couple of rows, just a long strand, and then you roll it up. But apparently, you weave a chain through the double crochets to gather it, and then you make a tie, and there's a rim around it so it sits flat. But this is the cutest thing. It looks like a flower or a teacup on a saucer. Whatever, I don't know.
All right.
But my grandma did it, so I wanted it. Oh, Mama, I want to try to remake this. Doesn't look that hard. Bless her sweet soul.
Yeah.
She did a good job. I'm looking at it, and she did an excellent job for being in her mid-90s and hard. I mean, she had already had laser surgery on her eyes a couple of times. She did a really good job. I
What?
cherish it. I'll cherish it anyways. But this would be a neat kind of like a vintage pin cushion, like to take to a craft
Hi,
show or
Brenda.
something.
Brenda's
Wouldn't
here.
take long to make. Hi, Brenda.
What am I? All right, hold on.
Charlotte said I went to see, and they are so cute.
Oh, I know what I did. Okay.
You went to go see the club crochet ones, Charlotte? Brenda says hi, Charlotte. Gladys says hi, Brenda. Charlotte says, hey there.
Hey there, hi there, holder.
Yeah. Hey, hi, ho. How are you?
1.5.
Welcome in, please.
That's exactly
We
what I
got
did too. Okay.
20 people in chat, and we're doing good. 17 of you have remembered to give the thumbs up. Thank you very much. On
Thank
behalf
you,
of Kathy,
everyone.
thank you very, very much.
Thank
You
you, Lana,
for what?
for saying
Honey,
thank
I pay my dues before I even come in. You guys work hard for what you do, and trust me, after you had problems.
For those of you that didn't see Lana, oh gosh, it was like I think a week ago Monday. I was having issues with my internet, and I kind of left her hanging there because
Oh,
it kicked me off,
she threw me to the
and
lions
I didn't
and the
mean to.
tigers and the bears.
And so, wait, what's I? I'm
And
getting
she
lost.
just disappeared. And it's like, well, I guess I've got the show.
Okay, so you guys need to go over there and check it out. She did a really good job. I
Oh,
I
no, I
was like,
didn't.
whoa, covering for me.
Oh, no, I didn't. No
Yes,
preparation.
you did.
Nervous as all get outs. By the time I got off, my stomach was in a twisted, painful knot. I had the shakes
Yeah, that I don't understand. Why?
because people scare me. People are very judgmental.
Yeah.
People intimidate me and scare me. And I'm very sensitive. And that's why I haven't done anything on my channel yet. If y'all want to be honest, I I don't want to hear negative. I'm not perfect. I'm learning just like everybody else. I may do more than you all. I may do a lot of different areas than you all, but every single one I learned something new on. I try to learn something new on a daily basis, but at least something once a week, once every 2 weeks, because I'm constantly changing off because of my ADHD, and I never get bored. If I get tired of working on one project, I just totally switch to a different subject. I never get bored. I'm excited to touch everything I touch, and it just keeps me going. And that's what I have to keep going.
I see.
But put me in front of people alone. I can do this all day long because Kathy's here, and I trust Kathy. Kathy's got me.
Yes.
But put me in front of somebody alone, I'm terrified.
Kind of like stage fright, would you say?
I never got on a stage. I never took any classes that would put me on a stage or put me out front of any. I always put everybody before me and always myself last. I don't want to be out in front, but I have so much knowledge before I pass that I would like to pass on and help teach other people that want to learn things. I love teaching, and I've taught. I've taught in Michael's, I've taught at Hobby Lobby, I've taught at Tulsa Community College, I've taught in person, in groups, but I've never been put on a stage in front of people because people can be so cruel.
Yeah. That
Yes,
is
Lori, it is a
so very
challenge to do
true.
it by yourself. And I kind of was thrown into that with no preparation. So if you go watch me, I'm sorry. Ahead of time, let me say I'm sorry.
You did
You'll
a
see
good
me doing a lot of
job.
glancing around, and you'll hear me say a lot of I wasn't prepared for
I
any of it.
didn't I didn't mean to do that to you.
I know but I didn't want to leave, and you were there. You let me know you were still in the group, and I was trying to just keep it going until you could get it fixed or leave and go start another one. Kathy, Gladys sent you a text message.
All right. I'll get it in just
And
one.
Brenda says, hi, Lori. Lori said,
Hi,
hi,
Lori.
Brenda.
Ow. Mm.
I get really overwhelmed. It's like when we came back from grandmother's yesterday, I pulled in the driveway with mom, and I said, well, can I cry now, mom? And she said, why would you cry? And it's like the stress and anxiety of getting with him to get this started and all of that and the pressures and everything. And it was just like, I think I had to think about that. And a little bit later, I kind of went to her and I said, well, you know how when you have an adrenaline rush and then you have a crash? It's kind
Yep.
of like that. Kind of like that. But, the stress, just like, I release stress differently, I guess. I cry. I cry a lot. I just don't know how well I would handle criticism. I critique myself harder than anybody else is going to critique me, I promise you. But for somebody to come around and say, you're doing it wrong, this is the way you need to do it, that's not good enough, or whatever, I'm afraid I'd hang it up regardless. And that would be defeating what I've always wanted to do, and that's teach. You know, if I can teach an 11-year-old over summer how to not only learn, because she crocheted. And when she tried to knit, she wanted to learn to knit. And when she tried to knit, I couldn't move her
Okay.
stitches. I couldn't slide them on the knitting needle. They were so tight by the time and she'd never touched it knitting. By the time she left that summer to go back to school,
Uh-huh.
she was designing her own patterns. Was working on a purse for her best friend, and each section of the purse was done in a different knitting stitch.
Charlotte said, hug.
Years later, I know. Thank you, Charlotte. I need those hugs. Um, but not too long because I'll cry. Um, Years later, I ran into them at a Quick Trip, and I thought, why is this woman smiling at me? I went in and I did what I had to do, went to the bathroom, came back out, and she's still standing by the door smiling at me. And it's like, okay, this is weird. And she's like, do you remember me? And I had to stop and think. And it's like, well, your face looks a little familiar, but I'm terrible with names. And she said, well, do you remember her? And she pointed over to her vehicle, and her daughter that I taught was in the car. And I said, absolutely. And I went over to see her, and she got out and hugged me. And she says, I've got a question. Can I ask you? And it's like, absolutely. I don't have to pay you for it. And it's like, no. And I answered her questions, but she had my home phone number. And anytime she had a question, I'd let her call me and I'd answer her question over the phone. I love teaching. I will teach what I know. And if I don't know it, I will try to find the answer for you. But that's what I want to do. I don't want to be criticized. I'm my worst critic. But I have a lot for people to learn. You can ask Kathy.
Oh my gosh, does she?
Somebody asked me last night.
The thing this lady can do.
Somebody asked me last night, what all hobbies and crafts do I do? And it's like, well, how long are you going to be here? He said, I've got 4 more minutes and then I got to drive home. And it's like, well, the list would be shorter of what I haven't tried yet. And I think I came up with 3 or 4 things, and I racked my brains out. It's like, and I do most of it. I do the research. I've read a lot of books. I've studied a lot of books before YouTube was out. Uh, I go back and refresh myself with those. Uh, I do a lot of YouTubing, and sometimes I have to dig for answers that I have. Do I tat? Charlotte, I needle tat and I shuttle tat. I do Battenberg lace. I make Battenberg lace. I weave. I spin and make my own wool. Uh, let's see. I latch hook. I plastic canvas. I cross stitch. I do needlepoint, embroidery, crewel. I oil paint, acrylic paint, watercolor paint. I do pen and ink. I do
Wait,
pencil
Lana,
sketchings. I do Zentangle.
Lana,
Uh,
what's cool or whatever you said?
Crewel.
Yeah.
It's embroidery, but with yarn is the best way I can explain it. And it's like wool yarns, pattern yarn. Uh, I do Indian bead work. I do loom work. I do jewelry making. Um, I've worked a lathe. I've worked a bandsaw. I built my own rug looms to make different, from trivet to placemat to a welcome mat size to a small rug to a larger rug, to weave rugs. I built those, and I've made placemats. What else do I do? I'm getting into paper crafting right now. I'm rolling tubes out of magazines because I saw something I want to do, and it's an organizer that you put on top of your desk or whatever, and it's got a section for you to stand your pens in, a couple places there, and it's got a place where you can put like a sticky note pad or something, and then it's got drawers, and it's all made out of repurposed magazines, newspapers, anything like that. So I've been doing that. Lisa says, gotta run. Please remember to show Kathy, Gladys, and Sandra some love by remembering a thumbs up. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Charlotte says, no, I want to learn.
You do FPP and EPP.
And then Charlotte says, learn. Sorry, I have a new laptop and it repeats letters. I know what that's like. Lori says, I took care of the cutest older lady that did tatting. Such beautiful things she would create. They do make beautiful things. I do EPP. I do FPP. I quilt. Uh, I quilt on a domestic. I have a long arm. I have the rulers and the special feet to quilt on a domestic and on the long arm. Um, I've made all my clothes at one point. I sew, regular sew. I do polymer clay. I do polymer beads and stuff like that. I make my own beads and stuff to make polymer jewelry and stuff out of.
39, not old. How old are you?
I make candles. I make
Yeah, some kind of
You make candles?
body and hand lotions and shower gels. Yes.
Oh.
I mean, you name it, and I'll tell you whether the list of what I haven't done is a lot shorter than what I do. I can fill easily the front and back page of a piece of notebook paper. You know, you ask me if I've done it or if I know how to do it, and I'll answer you. That would be much easier if there's an interest. I've done macrame. I'm trying to think what. There's very few things I haven't done.
And there you have it.
Oh, the list
Donna
goes
knows
on. I'm
a
racking
lot.
my brain to try to remember. Do you make pine straw baskets? Actually, I've done leather working and I've done basket weaving. I have the reeds at home, to the flat reeds and the round reeds to make baskets. Yes, I do. I don't know about pine straw. Now, I've picked up a bunch of pine needles because I saw this person make this little container with a little lid, and I wanted to do it, and I had them soaking while they molded. I didn't know they could only soak for so long, and you had to use them before that time was up. But they require a longer pine needle to make them. But I want to try to do that. That's on my bucket list. I gathered up stuff to do it, but I do basket weaving. I
Well-
have done leather work.
Hi, baby. Hi.
I've made the rubber band bracelets.
Gladys is in here. I'll tell you later.
I've made the friendship bracelets out of DMC or Anchor or
Huh?
whatever embroidery floss.
Huh?
I've made the friendship bracelets.
What do you say?
Uh,
What about her?
is that what you were talking about, Charlotte? Pine straw baskets?
How?
These were pine needle baskets
Okay.
that I want to do, but
You know, I want to take Q and P.
what I want to do is take a fallen tree and throw it in some water and let it sit and soak for a while, and then take it out and beat it with a sledgehammer and peel it and use that to make baskets out of, because it peels in layers, and I'd love to make baskets from scratch like that. That just intrigues me.
Hi, Lisa.
Will I ever do that? I don't. As much as I want to, I don't think I'll be able to, because the
Hi.
sledgehammer, I'm restricted to weight.
Jay says hi.
Hi, Chase, you beautiful boy.
Did you hear that? Lana says you're a beautiful boy.
Beautiful boy. Give
I know, I think everybody else has girls.
lovins. Oh, give her some snuggles.
Oh, you should have seen him yesterday, Lana. He didn't want to leave.
Pine needle baskets. Yeah, Charlotte. I've seen them and they're gorgeous, and I want to do that. However, the pine needles that I've mostly found around me are little bitty short ones. And this requires a longer pine needle. And I'm not sure where to find them. You'd think living on over 2.5 acres of land, I'd have some pine trees. No, it's on the couple properties up the road. They have pine trees. I have cedar trees.
Yeah. What happened to your eye? Come up here.
But when you pick them up, they have to be soaked for so long and used within a certain time frame. So you have to be ready to go pretty much as soon as you get it. It has to go right in the water. And then I think it can only be in the water for 3 days. 3 or 7 before you have to make sure they're out and you've used them. If you try to use them when they're dry, they break. It doesn't work. And if you don't want to leave them too long in the water, because then they mildew, black mold.
Look. Yeah, my baby boy.
Which is not good. Ask me how I know.
Is that your baby?
I think they have some longer pine trees in my mom's town. I think that's where I picked up some of the longer pine needles.
Everybody has girl cats.
Pine straw and pine needles are the same here in Alabama. Okay.
Hey, you want to
Well,
go?
that's kind of what I was thinking you were referring to, was the pine needle baskets, pine straw, pine needles. You made out of pine needles, anyways. That's what I thought you were.
All right. I need a Q and a P.
I've never heard them referred to as pine straw.
Yeah.
People in Oklahoma don't know pine straw.
Okay. I'm dwindling down what I've cut. Okay, so
I haven't made them, but I want to. That's on my bucket list.
2 P's.
Did she, Lori, did she shuttle tat or needle tat? She probably shuttle tatted. I actually taught myself how to shuttle tat left-handed so I could teach my mom, because she's a southpaw. She knits right-handed, but she's a left-handed. And I can crochet left-handed in case my mom wants to learn how to do that. I can teach her. Charlotte says, my girlfriend makes pine straw tea. Oh, interesting. That would be good with honey. I'm all for herbal teas and different flavored teas. I'm down.
This is like medium.
I can't say I have every variety of tea, but I can walk down the aisle and go, I've got that one and that one and that one and that one, not that one, that one and that one. This one must be new. That one and that one. Oh, this is new. I'm grabbing it. I think I picked up 4 or 6 new ones that we had. Oh, licorice spice is one of the new ones I've recently picked up. And there was a something
so
mint.
this is just one right now.
I picked that one up too. Soothing mint. I picked up that one too. I can remember those 2 names.
That.
And I don't like licorice, and this is good tea. Lori said it was shuttle tatting. Yeah. Now, needle tatting is so much easier to do, but shuttle tatting has a more finished look to it. I think it just looks neater. It just looks more finished, and I like the look of shuttle tatting better. But yes, I do. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh my gosh. In case you guys didn't figure it out, she's very good at doing a whole bunch of things.
Here's
at
some
her
of my
house.
tatting I've done.
When she was at her house, she showed me a bunch of her stuff that she and the things you need to do it with.
I made this for my mom. She wanted just this, and then I added beads to this one for a mug rug for her. And then she takes, and because green is her favorite color, but she also likes this orangey rust color. So she takes the one and lays it on top of the other. And this is her mug rug. This is what she puts her coffee on, her drink on, anything that she's doing. This is my tatting. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Lori. Yeah. I love tatting. It's, I don't ever get bored, and I'm excited every time I go back, and I always go back. I don't start something and then I might get behind, but I don't leave it. And I do 5D diamond paintings, and I paint my number and all that good 9-yard stuff. I do Sudoku a lot to keep my brain working. I love jigsaw puzzles. I have an 8,000 piece puzzle when I was working for Hobby Lobby in Oklahoma City in 94, early 95, before the bombing. That had a 8,000 piece puzzle, and it came home with me right along with the 1,500 piece, and they were art galleries, room after room after room in depth for the 8,000 piece puzzle. The bigger the better. When I go to a consignment store, used secondhand store, whatever, and if they got puzzles, I always go for the 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 piece puzzles. I don't go for anything less than that usually. I have a program on my laptop that's Everyday Jigsaw, and it lets you create your own puzzles as well as gives you puzzles every day. And when I create puzzles, I take it to 4,000 pieces right off the bat. And then I have to zoom in because I can't see the pieces. Charlotte says, makes me nervous thinking about learning how. No, it's not hard. I have a son who's got disabilities, and he has had very low self-esteem, and he designs his own quilts now. He's designed 100 quilts. He sews. I bought him a sewing machine and fabric and patterns and rulers and rotary cutters and the whole 9 yards, marking pins and everything. And he sews now. He doesn't need me. So a lot of times we'll just get on uh, our phones and do a live video on our phones. And we'll do that while we're sewing, and I'll be working on one project and he's working on another. That way, if he has a question, I'm there, or he'll call me if we're not on together. He doesn't need me anymore for that. Like I said, he is designing his own patterns. And he says, well, you realize, Mom, you're going to have to write the pattern. It's like, oh, geez, thanks. And it's like, well, okay, that's fair. But then you have to help me sew it to make sure that I'm writing it right. Right? What's fair is fair. Yes, Charlotte, my son, my
Sounds
oldest
good
son.
to me.
My oldest son has disabilities. He's 46. He'll be 47 in December. Yes, my son. He knits, he crochets, he cross stitches. I have taught him how to do all of that. And he does absolutely gorgeous work. He has ADHD as well.
I found out that Michael, that my son is. He is 40, will be 46 here in June, and he just now discovered it about a year ago.
Yeah, see, James is 46 now. He'll be 47 in December. And they diagnosed him when he was in elementary school. He's, bless his heart, he's fought it. Plus, he's deaf. I mean, he does not hear where we talk. He's supposed to wear hearing aids. So if I talk loud, it's not because I'm yelling. It's because I've had to talk loud his whole life for him to hear. He has bad ears. I mean, 1 in 4 million people have malignant hyperthermia, which my younger son has. He's allergic to anesthetics. That's hereditary. My other son, my oldest son, can't hear where we are. He can hear real high where Bat's here, and he can hear real low. But where everybody talks, he can't hear. And my youngest son does 5D diamond paintings, and he said he would deny it if anybody ever asked him, but he came to me and asked me to teach him how to cross stitch because he wanted his water dragon that I was cross stitching, but my eyesight changed and it's on dark navy fabric and it's not solid and it's really hard to see. But he wanted it so bad he was willing to learn how to do it. And he worked on it for a long time until he started working as a truck driver. And he's been there for, I don't know how many years. And he works 6 days a week. He doesn't have time. So I got to work on it some more. But yes, I tried to teach my boys. My younger son does board games, and he has made his own board games be 3D. He's designed and built them up to make 3D rooms and everything for his board games. I have I tried to. They've both been in model making. I love to build models. There's nothing wrong. The one thing I haven't done, I want to do, is I want to build a dollhouse.
Oh, me too. A Victorian.
I have 2 books.
Victorian.
Yes, that's the only kind. Of course, I want a Victorian house, multi-level, with the real fancy front and everything. I have 2 plastic canvas books. They're thick books. One makes a dollhouse and one makes a castle. And it's all done out of plastic canvas and yarn. But I mean, on the dollhouse, the walls are wallpapered. There's a design on the wallpaper that you. Oh, and I do slow stitching. I do scrapbooking. I love doing slow stitching. I'm working on as soon as I can find it again. I was designing my own needle book, and I do so many different crafts and I need different size needles. I needed a bigger needle book. So I was designing my own needle book. Uh, and it's got pockets and my felt rectangles to make the book out of. And, it's like I'm tatting edgings and stuff, and I'm hand sewing that on, and I've hand done all the quilting on it. And I used to do ceramics. My dad got me into that. My dad also got me into needlepoint crueling. Uh, he used to sit and do that. My mom, oh, and he'd cut out my mom's sewing patterns because my mom sewed everything. Sewed our clothes, sewed her clothes. She altered clothing for people. She's an excellent seamstress. She knits beautiful socks. I knit socks. I knit cowls. I knit sweaters. She's knit her own sweaters and matching or skirts. She just does gorgeous stuff. And she can look at a pattern if it's wrong. Like she's got one dress pattern she worked on, and I don't know how many times she took it out, 11 or 15 or whatever, and she kept getting to the same spot and it was off. So she couldn't find where there was an errata for it. It was a Vogue knitting pattern, and she couldn't find an errata for it. So she just started rewriting her own pattern.
Talented.
What makes you nervous about learning how, Charlotte? It's not about, and I'm not nervous to teach. I'm nervous to go live in front of people alone. People intimidate me and scare me. But that's because I was in a really abusive marriage and I got beat down. So it's like people just do that automatically.
Pretend like we're all sitting there in our underwear.
That doesn't work.
No?
Mm-mm. You pretend I'm sitting in my underwear because you never know, I might be.
It was just a thought.
If I'm just showing you my hands, you never know. Come this summer, I might be just sitting in my underwear. I can't peel out of my skin. I can put layers on in the wintertime. I'm from Wisconsin, but the cold's different down here than it is up there. But I can't peel out of my skin. It gets pretty hot. Charlotte, are you still here, honey? She's so sweet. My mom loves sunbonnets too.
Charlotte says, your son?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Was she talking to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because she said it makes me nervous thinking about learning how. And then I went into explaining about James being having mental disabilities and being disabled, but he's learned how to knit, crochet, cross stitch, and quilt. And if he can learn that, and he even does the quilt as you go, but he takes and he cuts his own material from a pattern
awesome.
and he sews it together. He can do all of that by himself now. He's even made a classmate by himself and a composition cover, notebook cover, and
M and N, right?
what else has he done? Oh, travel cases. Oh, yes, travel cases.
Look at him.
He has made these. He made me this.
They're flying.
This is so I keep it packed. So I have a smaller cutting board. And in here, I have smaller rulers to measure and cut. And I took it out temporarily. It's right over here. I have an 18 millimeter. I also have a 14 millimeter, but I have an 18 millimeter rotary cutter that goes in here and usually stays in here. I have a pair of scissors. I have a marking pen and white pencil so that I can mark on darker light fabric. This is a seam saw. Instead of a seam ripper, this is a seam saw. I usually have one of these to mark my 1/4 inch lines on either side of the center. So if I'm doing half square triangles, I have a 1x6 inch ruler in here. I have a couple of Wonder Clips stuck up here. Let's see what else is in there. A mechanical pencil. I have a point turner. And I have a seam presser. I have one of he made one for my dad for his Zentangling. I have one of these for this is for my, and here's Jack. Jack belongs in here. I don't like Jack. Jack has to stay in here and away from me. Anyways, Jack goes in here too. Jack goes right there. I have another rotary cutter right here, a 28 millimeter from Dollar Tree. This was back when they were 99 cents. Well, $1.25 is still a good deal. And this has different compartments here, and then the last one, it has 2 rows of different pockets, and then it's got the big pocket in the back. So, and it all folds over and velcros down, and he did that all by himself.
Okay.
He made, I don't know if you guys saw where Laura Lynn was going to California, and she showed her travel case and said she had it all packed up, and she showed it. Well, James made her that travel case, and we sent it to her.
Oh, James.
Yeah.
Okay, what was this? R, 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 R.
So if he can learn how to do it, and that 11-year-old girl can learn how to knit, anybody can learn. And if I can learn how to do everything I do, anybody can learn. They just have to have, I'm very patient. I'm very patient. I go at your pace. And I want to make sure, and because I've worked with a son who has mental disabilities, I can put things in real simple layman's terms to help you understand. It's better in person, but this, and if you just need a one-on-one like Zoom, whatever, I can do that too. And that's what I want to do with my channel, is I want to teach. I want to show you what you can do. And if you're interested, I want to teach. I want to teach what I know and pass it on, pay it forward. Because I've had people help me through the years. My mom, I've called her crying, Mom, I dropped the stitch and I can't find it. She said, well, pack it up and bring it over here. And I would, oh, how awesome. Oh,
this
I
is
love
what
it.
it's going to look like when it's done.
I love it. Drop it just a little bit. I can't see the steeple. Very good. I love it, Kathy. Oh, wow. And I've packed up and brought my knitting over to my mom, and she's helped pick up my stitches and
you need to see. Okay,
so,
wait. There's the steeple.
Yeah.
Okay, it folded over. I didn't know if you saw it.
Yes. It's just that you had it above the line, so I couldn't see it.
All right. Ooh.
Did chat freeze? Is anybody in chat?
Yeah, there's
it
like
says 18
a lot
are
of people.
here.
Yeah. I don't know. Nobody liked my church.
Oh, and I've tried to teach my granddaughter. I bought her the stuff for crochet. She wanted to learn to crochet, or was it knitting first? Knitting, I think. So I bought her the stuff and tried to teach her knitting, and she was doing okay. But I told her she had to work on it every day. And she's a girly girl and wanted to
Got
do
burnt
her
out.
thing
She
and
got burnt out.
talk with her friends on her phone. No,
What's
it's just
happened?
she wasn't, she was really young. Then
Either
she
you
decided
want
one of
to
her
or you
friends at
don't.
school crocheted, so she wanted to learn to crochet. So I got her some crochet hooks. Uh,
Well, she still has it. Has she started maybe now?
no, I think she got rid of her knitting, and I don't know if she still has her crochet or not, but she is into drawing art. And
Oh,
I have, for her birthday and Christmas, I have kept her stocked in art supplies, and she does the most gorgeous drawings you've ever seen. And I don't think she looks at anything. I think she just comes up with it. I mean, she does detailed drawing, like pops the veins and arms and stuff. Now, she just turned 13 in September. She does that. She paints. She just does gorgeous stuff. And I, if that's what she's interested in, I support her.
right.
I support you. If you want to learn to do something, I will do my darndest to help you to learn how and enjoy doing it.
Right.
Nobody likes trying to learn when somebody's like degrading you or telling you it's wrong all the time or saying you're not going fast enough. No, it's on your schedule, your time, your speed. And I'm cool with that. I got nothing but time left in my life.
Okay. I'm going to show you guys our next project will be the Mary Mug red, which I have none of. Okay, that's the Mary Mug. This is our next Wednesday.
Okay, so instead of 8 blocks, I might be 9 blocks behind.
Oh, it's not till next Wednesday, and it's
I'll
only two
catch up.
pages. It's only 2 pages.
I'll catch up.
So
I've got a sewing machine in here now that works like it's supposed to.
it worked. It worked.
The cats are getting in trouble. Give me a minute.
Okay. So basically, um, okay, Gladys, I'm glad you're still here. I was gonna go. Okay. Um, all right, tomorrow is well, for those of you guys that came, let me show you what came in the February Soul Sampler. Okay. Obviously the rotary cutter. They said that that was like $35 or something like that. Okay, then we got the fabric. Okay, we got this fabric here. It's called Cheerful. Okay, and to go with it, we have this beautiful fabric. Okay. Absolutely gorgeous fabric. Right. And then we got block number 11, Birds in the Air baskets. Got to get started on these baskets. I haven't done any of them. Okay, so I okay, let me see here. The fabric is 22. Let me do this again. The fabric is 22.48.
You're showing without me. Shame.
Okay. Oh, and then we got the I'm sorry, Lana. We got
Oh, it's okay. I had to go rescue my cat.
a pin, a friction pin.
Awesome. I love friction pens.
Okay, and that was $2.98.
No, what did you show before? I missed it.
The fabric.
Oh, the fabric. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely gorgeous
That's
fabric.
some Lori.
Uh-huh. It's Lori Holt.
Yes,
And this pattern.
I'm going to do that. I love that pattern.
Okay, me too. All right, 20.48 plus 298 plus.
I wish Joanne's wasn't clothing.
Okay. And the
You know-
rotary cutter that you guys saw me use, the rotary cutter.
Yes, I want that.
Okay, that is $32.98. And our pattern is $9.98. And the flower, the basket pattern is $4.98. So that gives us a total of
73?
no way. Wait a minute. Okay, let me do it again. 22.48 plus 2.98 plus 32.98 plus 9.98 plus 4.98 equals 73.40. Okay, I don't know. I paid 38.50, so I'm going to minus 38.50. That's 34.90. So it's almost half of what I pay, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I have to go to the okay. Gladys says still here. Loretta says, hey everyone, don't forget Gladys this evening and give thumbs up, please.
Yep, she'll be on in an
You know,
hour.
I may not say anything, but Gladys, I'm there. And I do give my thumbs up. I do support you, honey. Lori says your church is beautiful. I was busy sewing. Gladys says I have to go to the post office to pick up my Amazon package. They won't deliver it. I think I'm going to have to go get my
Thank
sampler
you.
box.
Thank
And
you.
Loretta says, Kathy, your church is so pretty.
Thank you, Loretta.
My
Thank
soul
you,
sampler box
ladies.
might
Thank
be at the
you.
post office. I should have done that yesterday.
Well, you weren't thinking about it. You're not used to it.
Yeah. Anyways, it's my mom's fault. She had taken a scrap piece of yarn from one of her socks she had been knitting on, or one of my socks she was knitting on, and she was playing with the kitties to try to get them to come up in her lap.
Did it
Well,
work?
now she's got her good wool yarn out, and she's trying to take it from a hank into or a skein, whatever, in and wind it into a center pull ball. And mom said her feet were tucked underneath her. And this is Winifred. Winifred's the guilty one. And she's like, it got close to her. And she says, I tried so hard, but it got right here in front of me and I just couldn't help myself. She was trying to attack the string. And it's like, Mom, I told you not to do it to begin with because you'll confuse them. Now they don't know whether they can or can't.
Okay, Gladys.
Okay, Glenn.
Sounds good to me.
Gladys goes on in 6 minutes. 6 minutes?
No,
No,
an
Sandra.
hour and 6 minutes.
Sandra does. Gladys goes on an
No,
hour. And
Sandra's not on.
not on today.
Not
See,
tomorrow. I know it's hard to keep track of. Gladys is Monday,
Hey,
Wednesday,
if
and
I'm
Friday.
looking for you, at least if I've got it in my head, at least I'm looking for you. And same with Sandra. You know, I will
Lana,
go on and pay my
Lana,
dues. And
listen. Gladys is on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at
I have
4
to have a
o'clock.
calendar in front of
Central.
me.
Sandra's on Tuesdays and Thursdays right after me at 1 o'clock.
Right. She comes on at 3 Central.
Gladys is laughing.
What are you laughing?
Okay, answer.
I'm confused.
Am I going on with you, Gladys?
It doesn't take much to confuse me.
I just want to know. Wow. My headache left. It's gone. Yay.
If I put it in my head, you guys are on every day, at least I'm looking for you.
That's true. That's true.
And
I'm
then I
not
can
on
go in
every
and give my
day,
thumbs
but
up. And if I'm busy, I can watch replays, but I try to
Mhm.
at least come in and give my thumbs up.
that's fine. That's,
And then I'll come back and I'll rewatch. Maybe, she said.
okay. Then I'll stay here. I'm just gonna have to charge my phone. It's my fault.
Kathy,
What?
sweetie, you need to stand up and stretch.
I just did.
Okay. I had to go to the bathroom. I had
Well,
to
not
rescue my
just
cat and then go to the bathroom. Okay,
about
well, I wasn't in here.
45 minutes ago I did.
Where was I?
But you want me to do again? Okay, I'll do it again.
Well, it wouldn't hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Even if it's just for a minute or two, it wouldn't hurt. You need to get that blood flowing down your legs.
That blood flowing down the leg. I only got one leg, Lana.
You got part of another one. It's still a part of a leg.
Yeah.
You still have a leg and a half, which is legs when it's more than one. Sorry. You should have heard me yesterday
okay.
in Tammy's, the Siberian winds. Oh, I was in rare form. I just woke up and saw her on and jumped over on, and somebody said something and tickled my funny bone, and it was on. I was laughing
Bye,
so hard I was
Gladys.
crying.
We'll see you in an hour, okay?
Bye, Gladys. I'll be in to drop my thumbs up. I'm going to have to get a calendar and sit down with you, Kathy. And I'm going to have to put it
And
on the
write all that down.
calendar. I'm going to have to, because if I can't see it, it's not going to register.
Right.
I've got too much going on. My brain is already fried. I've got too much going on. I have to have a visual for this, and I cannot remember.
I get it. I get it.
Are
Wait a
you on?
minute,
You're
wait.
not on every day. Are
No,
you
I'm
on
not.
every day?
I'm not on Fridays or Saturdays or Sundays.
See, I put you on every day. I go looking for you, especially Friday. I go looking for
I
you.
used to be on every day, but not anymore.
Well, maybe that's what I remember. Is it was every day before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I still go looking for you, honey.
And then I cut my hours
Bye,
drastically.
Gladys. I'll catch you
Well,
later, honey.
I'm on Saturdays with everybody.
Yeah, but okay. For starters, if my mom were feeling better, Saturday is the only day of the week my younger son is off. He works 6 days a week. And if there are any kind of family plans with my 3 older grandkids and him, it's going to be on a Saturday, a Friday night or Saturday. That's a given.
I got it.
And when it warms up, this chick, well, if mom's feeling up to it, if she's still here and she feels up to it, this chick is going to go and get in his pool, because he's got a year-round heated pool. I mean, his oh my goodness, his setup in the back. He's got
That
a
would
hot
work
tub
for
and the whole
your
9 yards.
bones. Yeah, that's why my brother has that. Okay, does anybody have any questions about today's chapel block?
No, I'm
Anything like that?
excited. You've opened the gates for me to work on that one too, huh? I can at least pick colors. I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm like a puppy waiting on a bone.
Everybody for coming. Thank you for the compliments on my chapel church.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Everybody, everybody have a great day. Okay, love to all, and see you. See you tomorrow.
Thank
Tomorrow's
you, Kathy,
UFO
for
day,
your
so-
time.
Oh no, thank you for coming, Lana. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow, huh? Or maybe not.
What's tomorrow?
Thursday.
I do have a Zoom meeting with my counselor, but I might be here early and have to leave early.
Okay. Okay.
As far as I know, that's all that's going on.
Okay. All right, everybody. Goodbye. Go to Gladys's
Bye.
in
Everybody
an
have a good
hour,
night.
okay?
Have a good day.
Gladys,
Have a good night.
Gladys is on in an hour, so everybody go over there, please.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye.